So today is 6/2 for Revelation 6/2. Nothing happened. It's 9:22 p.m. So nothing's going to happen. And Revelation itself is G for Greek 602. And again, the white horse crowning verse is Revelation 6:2. Nothing happened on June 2nd. I only for tomorrow, which we're in it's just such a nutty time right now that you just basically look at every single day. And on this channel that we do here, we've got the playlist. And the playlists are all over the place. You got June 2nd event, so I can get rid of that. June 28th, we got July 3rd, May 29th, I can get rid of that. June 6th is coming up. I am going to be adding an August 10th because he would rise on the third day, 2 days later on August 12th, and that's when Sirius, the dog star, rises. 2024 Olympic Games. And see the Olympics closing ceremonies. So he would go down on Saturday the 10th, rise on August 12th when Sirius, the dog star, rises, and they would have their closing ceremonies in between. So that's a little too perfect. But looking at tomorrow, I will tell you that my friend Earl, when he was killed, it was alleged, shot by his mom. There was nothing but murder codes on that day. It was 5 times 8 times 1978. 79 is murder. The address was 38003. 38 is murder in gematria. 79 is simple gematria. 38 is reverse full reduction. 83 is, I think, full reduction or reverse ordinal. I can't remember. But 83 is a murder code. 38 is a murder code. That was the address he was murdered at. And this is the zip code he was murdered at. Got the 33. This is zip code I live in. Got 38 right in the middle. So he was murdered. He was murdered. The mom got off. Self-defense. Said the son was hitting him. They were fighting over the car. The car tag was 638. That's tomorrow's date, 63. Fused with 38. My divorce, that Groundhog Day divorce that I've used for many ciphers because it is gigantic. It cost me $638. So the 638, again, and I've told y'all that my friend's death was related to the divorce, and they were all related to the end times, my salvational process the Lord's put me through, thankfully, in hope of. So that's tomorrow's date, 63, June 3rd. So tomorrow's a very big deal. Sorry, I had to take a little break there. Let me check volume. So once I realized the 638, I was like, that's a pretty big cipher in your life, and that is a date. I started saying, well, let's run numbers because that would always apply. So my number is 82362 because I'm 7 times 6 times 1961. And you run that by tomorrow. So let's start with the year 2024. And then it's 3 times 6 is 18, right? That's the date. Or 6 times 3, June 3rd. Most countries are 3/6, doesn't matter. So you multiply it by the 18. And it's like, okay, well, there's murder. But remember, any number followed by a single digit is any number followed by 0, a single digit followed by 0 is always times GOD 7154. And there's the 638 right there. It pops right up. It's like, ooh. And it's fused with 66, which is the book of Revelation, 66 book of the Bible, or the Word of God, as we'll be living in it in real time as real characters in the Bible. We'll be living in the 4 horses. And if you survive that, then you make the abomination of desolation also. So what else? It was, let's go back to my number. Times 2024. Whoops. And let's multiply it by day 155, because that's what day it is tomorrow. And you get 83 murder code, 38 murder code, and 86 and 66 once again, and also a 666. So all of a sudden it becomes gigantic. And multiply that by the 3 times the 18. Not much. It's also 211 left in the year, so it's all the digits put together. And you do have the 135, which the 135th prime number is 761, which is the amount of verses in Daniel and Revelation combined. You also have a 187 right here. You also have the 801 fused with the 187. And on August 1st is when I saw the dark night. It was a total solar eclipse. You also have the 98th verse of Revelation, which is the white horse crowning. So you have a lot there. And if we just look at the numbers, I don't think we already did that. 18 times 2024. It's a lot of Adam and Eve there, big time. So Adam is 36 in Jewish gematria. Eve is 32 in simple gematria. And times 155. Let's remove the 18. It's just 155. So 155, we'll do that again. 155 times 2024, because it's day 155. You do have the Murderer Zapruder film frame 313. Tomorrow sets up nicely, but it's all personal codes and it's all that stuff that I've always been into, and it's really nothing else out there in the world that tells us it's tomorrow. But that's why this is only going to be on this channel. It is a Monday. He will be he'll be 28479 days old, and 79 is murder in simple gematria. That's a big deal. So when you multiply how many days old he is times his number, 163464. Yeah, nothing much. All right. Anyway, tomorrow, high watch day. Seriously. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's multiply his number times tomorrow. Let's remove the 18 and go 155. Then add in the 18. 211, all the numbers. Nothing much there. All right. Anyway, love you.